following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Lots of people are
alone, except for
Oh, there are like security people here and there, and there are people around, just like going, "Come away, Harold."
27 on a perception check. I've just been people watching, just like how healthy are they?
Very.
They definitely all fit.
There are very few examples of overweight, and those are not much.
They're better fed than people.
In fact, the security guys are actually what you would call buff.
Interesting observation, Alvin. What do you consume down here?
Your food supply.
You saw the other. We have cows and the farm.
They actually have living
livestock.
Okay.
What do you consume?
There was a recent disaster. a lot of people have been affected, and there's been a...
The bombs are dropped again.
No. There was basically a big weather event. A lot of famine kind of resulting afterwards. The quality of rations is down, but people aren't starving.
It was like a worldwide hurricane.
It's basically the government has stepped in and is supplying food to a lot of
Those
people.
radioactive storms must be terrible.
Can we level with you just real quick?
Not radiation.
We won. We bombed the shit out of the Japanese and the Chinese.
And the Germans.
Germans are still a threat, though.
The only radiation up there is what we put there ourselves.
Yeah, nuclear power plants, that kind of thing.
Please don't take this the wrong way. I feel like this could go horribly.
In fact, like directly above us is a rather luxurious hotel that our friend owns.
What's this pretty girl going to believe? Something from us, some outsiders she's just met, or
this sounds like the movie I watched not long ago.
Or something.
The day everything was fine.
Or it's something from that she's been drilled into her for. How old are you?
19.
Oh, so
Oh, hey, same age.
Yeah, something that's been drilled into her for 19 years.
Well, he's not really hot. He's just kind of... He would not be too far from the way you're used to people looking, in fact.
My bizarre-ass clothes thrown off.
Yeah, the weird clothing.
You should see my actual hat.
Yeah, that's radical.
But I'm wearing pants and a skirt? What's going on there?
A woman bustles up. She's like, excuse me, Officer Bradford. May I speak with this bizarre collection of riffraff?
Riffraff?
Have you got clearance from the overseer?
Not specifically. This is Greta Gable, by the way.
Yep.
Obviously. However, the heads of committees have been informed that there are outsiders here, and they are to be afforded all non-classified. What is the word he used?
Courtesies?
Not that word, but yes, it could mean that. Well spoken, very well. I was just wondering if I could possibly prevail on you to perhaps change into something a lot less scandalous. I don't wish to be rude, but you look like you could be posing for a smut book. Scandal.
Female elven.
Why did you say it's very warm on the surface? Not from the radiation.
From radiation, of course, from the bombs and the Nipponese and such litany, and their godless ways and the enslavement of the masses and loss of morals and purity and good Christian values.
Look, if it's gonna cause disruptions,
It most certainly will. It will cause lustful eyes.
I'll wear one of your jumpsuit overall things if you want.
Certainly. Please. Let's see. Come this way to take you over to a place of... Yes, we require some modesty garments, please. Put it on the committee's account. Yes, of course, Miss Gable. What's an emergency case? Baggy jumpsuit. Quickly, into the changing rooms before something happens. Guy walks past. Oh, look. The vapors! It's the vapors!
Medical.
I guess it's too late. Something happened, I say, with a smirk
Stretcher.
before going into...
This man's so... My goodness!
Go into the changing rooms. Put on the thing.
Turns out...
Tie it real tight around my waist there.
Sorry, this is the clothing of my people.
What happened? Some kind of toxin spill?
Carry on. You'll be informed of what's happening later.
Yes, officer, of course. Wake up! Wake up! Wake up!
Some things don't change, I say, as I'm coming out.
Officer Bradford, did you happen to know this Tarias?
Darius?
Old man Toronto.
Old man Tarias?
Yes,
He was in engineering
he
department.
was in the engineering department for many years. Many years until...
Would he have been one of the first occupants of the vault before it was sealed up?
Yes,
He was, in fact, the oldest surviving vault member.
the oldest surviving vault member,
That fits with what I knew of him.
which is... No,
Who's the next oldest surviving vault? Who's the current one now?
That would be Overseer Gray.
Overseer Gray.
Was he here
He's
at the very
45.
start, or...?
I think.
No.
So all the original vault dwellers are deceased.
Greta is still here. Well, of course, once you are too old to perform your assigned function, you're remanded. A voluntary euthanasia for the good of the vault. And then a birthing lottery. Will you be announcing a betrothal anytime soon?
We're hoping, but there's other things at the moment on...
Of course, no one's rushing you, your poor father. Poor father. Well, our hearts and prayers are with him. But should I tell the minister at the next meeting that you are considering application?
Yes, yes you can.
Well, you will excuse... She's only addressing the two whites. Well, you will excuse me. I have a moral oversight to perform.
Congratulations on your... Do you still get engaged?
Not yet.
Oh, on your pre-engagement betrothal?
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank
I
you.
like this place.
Must be a lucky young man.
I feel
Wade.
claustrophobic.
Very. He is very well.
Uh-oh.
I just have a visual question. They mentioned that Bradford's color was different and distinct, so what was
I was wondering about that.
different
when
color
she
here?
received a traumatic shock, her hair turned from black into bright white.
No.
So she's a platinum blonde.
Okay.
Roxanne thinks this is hot. Slut.
She did just flirt with him.
I missed it completely.
So did I.
Can we have a straight character, please?
No! Well, he is, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God. All the tits will be yours.
I'm just fucking it up left, right, and center, though.
That's on you.
That is.
Well, Massa, what we doing now?
Don't you start that racist bullshit, too. Oh, sorry. Can I not be profane here?
I'd rather you not.
Sorry, colourful language has become a lot more casual up in the surface.
There's apparently
I'd
great
like-
sliding of American values on the surface. Your people are needed now more than ever.
She's not wrong.
Yeah, actually.
Where else is there for us to go? What else is that we can do without it being restricted?
Hey, Barney! I was just Handsome buff McBaseball slides to a stop. Quiff. Sorry, I didn't realize you. I'll just be hanging out with, crap. Here comes Frankie Gomez. He's real bad news. I'm gonna go that way. Excuse me. Don't give me mutancy. Excuse me.
Someone who's bad news. I'm in.
I know you don't want to socialise with him. He's bad news.
So am I.
No.
Depending on what you
say
mean by
that.
that.
We need to be making a good impression here.
I think we might have already fucked that one up. Sorry.
We need to not make a worse impression.
Bonnie, send me a message when you get free. We'll go for a malted or something.
Greta
Wait.
just come by too. I warn you.
Cool. I was just on the way to medical to see your dad.
Oh, is this your nice young man?
Wait, is he still alive?
Yes, it is.
Pleased to meet you, Roxanne Emery, DMV.
Oh, they call me Brad. I'm a Big Daddy Cool around here.
Pleased
He's
to meet you.
clearly using it ironically.
I apologize for the profanity of my companions.
Oh, it's okay. You're not from around here. That's really interesting. I'll have to catch up from my Bonnie, though. Don't want to get any bad vibes or know too much. She'll pass on what the overseer says. Slips you a couple of IDL leaves. His hair is like Tom Fury's.
Tom would get a kick out of this place.
Yeah, he reminded me of Tom.
Pull out a wad of money. Flick, flick, flick. No.
That's American dollars.
American money. Issuing date.
She's never seen it.
No, but issuing dates on the money. So that one was printed after you were in here, and so the government's still been running. There's another one from...
Great Chinese or Japanese forgeries.
They're amazing. How
Those
can they
tiny
be so
little Asians
crisp?
can do detail work with their tiny little hands.
What? No, that's like $10.
I forgot what are the pictures on the notes these days? Because
I think Benjamin's 100.
yeah, oh, it's still older prison. That's right. Yeah, never mind.
I mean, to be honest, like the design of the American money has changed since World War II, so it probably would look like counterfeit.
Counterfeit money here.
Yeah.
If Tom was here, he'd have normal money from this time. But you turned down Tom,
Yeah.
you stupid shits.
Oh no, we didn't have foreknowledge of an old vault.
Yeah, your fault, dumbass. We learned you safe.
F8.
Could we have even got Tom without his follow along?
Yeah, you can.
Oh shit, that's a terrible idea.
Actually, he
Because
probably
he hates racism, remember?
Oh yeah. This place would
Will
get
be
real
cleansed
hot
in the
real
purifying
fast.
fire.
Oh, by the way, this is dyed. I'm not naturally magenta, in case you're wondering.
It's
You know, people do have hair dye here. Like the...
we're not that backwards.
What time would it be about now? Like 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock at night?
According to Vault Lighting, it's evening,
Roxy, it's been a long day.
but you don't know that the Vault is on right time.
It's been a long day, and I've had enough of this vault. Can we just have rooms to get some shut-eye or something?
It'll be our cells, I'm sure.
I would...
I
Very
can
well.
just take them back up to the.
Do you mind if Wanda shares a cell with me?
No, that's against procedure.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I don't mind being locked up in a jail cell because I'm black.
You should. This place kind of sucks like that.
No,
It's
Look.
alright, Wanda.
I know I'm just a horribly disfigured radioactive mutant to you. And yes, I am a mutant. But not because I'm black. There are black people. There have been black people for longer than there have been white people on Earth. Fact. I'd say look it up, but you can't.
Yeah, I
My
mean,
descendants come from Africa. This is a place where Negroes come from.
and then Lincoln freed the slaves, and
President Lincoln.
we use
Do you
almost
not remember
people.
President Lincoln? He freed the slaves.
Yeah, American Civil War,
How did they not end up
1860 to
sending African-Americans down
1864.
here? Doesn't make any sense. Unless it
Ring
was
a bell?
that Ameritech company.
How do you people not know about blacks?
Our history was destroyed not long after being.
And none of the people here ever mentioned. Oh yeah, and then there was slavery. You know, when Americans enslaved my people and forced them to build America
There's-
for you.
been no slavery in our history.
Well, then what do you think, what do you think Lincoln did? Because pretty much the most famous thing he did was free the slaves,
Yeah.
He unionized the union.
He
again
unionized
for
the
the
union.
states.
and on the promise of freeing the blacks of the South, which rallied them. So
Ironically enough, he didn't free the blacks of the North until several years later.
Yeah, I'm sure it was.
No
a
one
good job.
remembers that. But no, it's okay to say the Civil War was only about slavery. Just say slavery. Wait a minute. This seriously is like a serious thing where you just live here and you've never heard of slavery.
I've heard of slavery, but that's
Oh, okay. So
that's
you're all
never
just
happened
assholes.
in America.
What do you mean never happened in America?
It sounds like what we have here is that at some point either they lost their history or it was deliberately destroyed and it has been rewritten by somebody.
It was rewritten by our grandfathers who
Who,
told the
of
history
course. Oh god, everything's falling
of Great
into place.
America. Of the Great
Because I'm so smart and I rolled a 17.
Look, you can't hold it against
I guess
them now.
that's maybe why
But when
Old
we
Man
get them back up
Tobias
there,
got
It's like
ejected.
Johnny in Mutants. I don't hate the people. I hate
Because
the
he's old
attitude.
enough to remember.
And it's not their fault.
He was
Just like it's
because he was
not.
a
You can just hit. You can hit them later.
I
They
haven't
don't
seen
stop.
it. You might remember
He
our
did-
task about the number on Old Man Tobias.
Old Man Tobias was Jewish. He was locked away in like the camps where they, you know.
This actually came out a long time later.
yes. He was locked up, and that's why he had the markings.
The tattoo from when he was a kid, where you know.
Wait,
his-
Tobias is from here?
Well,
She's been
the-
having a conversation with him.
There's a Taras from here.
This is the thing I don't understand. Because
What do you mean there's more than one-
Tobias was in a camp in Germany at the same time he was here.
Well, we know they were. Well, actually, no,
Taras
I don't know.
didn't necessarily.
Well, you know, one of the Toriases was liberated ahead of time, and the brother stayed behind and resented him for being freed by an escaping American soldier. So it's entirely possible that that Torias could have come here and then immediately gone into the vault.
Just because
Unlikely, but
Just because Taras thought his brother was reduced down into only psychic energy doesn't mean he was.
I'm
Well,
confused,
All the
and
Taras
angry
from
and
up there
annoyed.
has been dipping in and out. That weird glowy ball thing is certainly capable.
It has been a really long day. Just
Can we go
walk
to bed,
ar-
please?
Just going to walk away from the bars, go lay down on the bed and turn
Just saying,
back
if
on.
it is that, you might be right.
Oh,
About
how are we
Taras.
supposed to sleep without the
And
soft
he knows we're
bathing
down
glow
here.
of radiation
And
that
some-
we would obviously be accustomed to if that was up there? But it isn't, so we're not.
You just have to make do with our lighting.
She was being sarcastic.
I shouldn't be mean. These people have been lied to for their whole lives.
They have.
Hey.
It's not their fault.
We'll
Can,
sort it
can
out.
we
and
have
get them
like
up
a?
there.
Can we have like a bucket or something? You know,
We need it. It's for a bedtime custom.
It's very important religiously.
You can't ask
Also,
about
what
it.
if,
It's insensitive.
I'm
we
sorry,
need
I
to
just lied to you. It's
go
not
in the
religious.
night and
That's what the toilets are for in the
oh,
cells.
oh, it's actually got okay. Never mind.
I don't want to risk clogging your drain or anything.
I'm sure I could go find one. Give me a minute.
Go get a bucket from supply.
Go get a bucket from supply.
While she's away.
Here and here. Yeah.
Real quick, are we doing anything while she's not here? Are we just waiting for a bucket?
I'm just gonna lie down.
I
on this
can't
mattress.
sleep without a bucket, so
We, I need to not hold it against these people. They're victims. They've been lied to. They're not bad. they're racist because they don't know about races.
Yeah, we
Well,
got.
I know
I've
about
got
some
to
of
forgive them, but not their ancestors. I can't punish them for what they're doing because they have no choice. They just need education and tolerance.
I just
See, Mama, I'm a good girl. I'm a good girl. You don't need to hit me.
You're a good girl, Wanda.
You a good girl, Wanda. I just need this day to end and to get some sleep.
You guys can go to sleep. In the morning, she will come. You will come back at about 07:30.
Are you really just staying asleep, Elvin? Not
He's been warned that he needs to rest and not thing, so he will.
Well, that
have
was
to-
only if you got hurt and felt pain and stuff, wasn't it?
He still does actually need to rest regularly
Yeah,
anyway, even
Yeah,
if he isn't eating.
but she's coming back at 7 o'clock, so Alvin will already be up and back in a human
Okay.
form.
Right. So you walk in and they're there waiting for you.
Push-ups.
Quickly put on your shame garment.
When I'm done.
Excuse me, Miss Officer
Bradford.
Bradford. I'm sorry for being so sassy. It's not your fault that you don't know these things. Guess it probably means nothing coming from a nigger.
A what?
Please
Sorry.
don't use that word.
At least
From
they
a
don't.
mutant. Yeah, that word does not exist down here. Why would it? Zeeb, on the other hand. How many of those can you do?
Flip on to feet. You know, I usually do a couple of hundred each morning.
good warm-ups.
So when do we get to claim? They weren't locked.
Why would we?
Okay, so it's just like a
So
regulation.
this is just because you don't have enough beds for us.
No,
SOP.
if you were to leave this floor, then you'd be have issues.
Oh, well, sure. I mean, I guess we can't go wandering around at night. We are outsiders. I'm just surprised you didn't lock us in our cells.
Yeah,
Same, honestly.
Huh.
I was expecting that to be locked.
I was never instructed to lock you in the cells, so I didn't.
Sorry, we
Thought
just
we
we
were
just
prisoners.
inferred.
No, you're not prisoners. You're here until we find out if you're mutants or not.
Well, you know who I am.
Sorry.
And you know
Why is there regulation?
she is.
Why is there regulation against her sharing my cell if we wasn't locked in and imprisoned?
Cells are for one person only.
The cells are for one person only.
Oh, God.
I think, Lee, that what we have here is a very structured and ordered thinking set. Because of... I think I understand this. Michael was trying to get me to play a video game like this. It was called... Punching of the Southern Skylight. I don't know. It's not Fallout. Wasteland. They have to have everything structured, which means rigid thinking. So why would you deviate from the way it is? And you have to. So even though we're not locked in, they're still just for one person.
Okay, I'm glad you have a handle on this, Wanda, because I think I'm going to have to
Can you
defer.
imagine a whole society of people who've never heard of freedom?
I'm just going to have to defer to you on
Free to
this.
freedom. I'm free to do stuff on my free time.
Do you have free time?
Yes. When I'm not on duty.
So, when you're off duty, you are not officer.
Why would I be officer?
So you have a name other than Officer Bradford?
Because
Don't-
only name we've heard is
Well, she'll
Officer
have
Bradford.
a first name, obviously.
Like, I'm Wanda. And you are...
Bonnie.
Oh shit, that is an old
That's a
school
good
name.
It's a really good...
Bonnie Bradford.
Tom Fury is going to love that. Tom Fury, Bonnie Bradford.
Oh, your name's Bonnie Bradford? Let's go to a sock hop at the 4-H club.
Sock hop?
Gah!
Do you guys
Yeah,
have
if
a
he wants to commit suicide with harm.
Do you guys have a 4-H club? Do you know what a 4-H club is?
Yeah, have you ever heard of a sock hop?
Probably heard of a sock hop.
Yeah.
Yeah?
They probably have them down here.
Yeah, they do.
Oh shit! This is like a Tom Fury educational camp.
Wait, did Tom come from here? No, he can't have.
His hair
His
is
dad
like
was a war hero.
his hair is like their hair.
Yeah, it's just because he's got style, refinement, and completely out of time sense of, oh my god, is he actually his dad? Is that actually Tom Fury I've been talking to and he's been out of time or something? Oh my god!
He never ages.
I'm having a mental crisis. This
Do
is
you
not
need
my-
to help your friend?
No, I think she's fine. I could do with a shower, though. I'm all sweaty from push-ups. Is there a place
Actually,
we
yeah,
can...
shower, bathroom facilities would be nice. Could we? Is there a place we can clean?
Yes, I'll take you to the amenities that shouldn't be being used at the moment, so I think it should be alright.
I'll lead the way, then.
Oh shit, we're probably using. Probably not. We're probably using resources that someone else is going to have to not have.
At the moment, we're on
But
water
look on the
rations,
bright
so
side. The surface is radiation free. We can just bring you more soap.
But they don't want to let us go. We've got to stay here a week to get mutant tested.
we've got
I
no
think
problem with soap.
If Alvin wanted out, he could get out.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Hands down.
Derek, do you need to exercise off any tension of yours or hit
Actually,
the gym
what-
so you're not inclined to
What's everything made
I do
of?
trouble
Yeah,
soul.
Metal.
Oh, it is metal, okay. It's not
I do
concrete.
kind of need to do my
Some
practice.
concrete, some metal.
And I can't use my usual training dummy here.
Do you got a gym or something? We can hit some bags.
You guys
Oh,
do.
yeah.
We have a gym, yes.
You guys do hand to
We need
hand.
to.
You know, for the guards. I
Yeah,
can't just
Oh.
use a bag. It doesn't work. I need a person.
We could
Look,
fight
you
down
can-
here while we're waiting, finally.
Okay, we have the same trainer. We
Where
can
is
just
this
spar a bit.
conversation happening?
I'm actually,
probably heading towards the showers,
So
so
in the residential area.
yeah.
So there's a bunch of younger people all just sort of following you at a respectful and afraid distance.
I'll take you up on that thought.
Radiation.
It is something that needs to happen if you're actually going to be squad leader. Well, my squad leader.
Keep in mind that we
Interesting.
don't have access to like our medical facilities we're
Oh,
used to.
We're not going to hurt each
We're
other
just
that
going to
much.
spar.
We've got rather advanced medical facilities here, so
World leading.
world leading.
I believe that.
Yeah, but not
We're,
under
we're,
5 standards.
we're used to a similar level of care in our facility where we're from.
We are from a similarly underground location.
From one of the other vaults.
Technically, it's a DMV training facility, so our
really.
vault opens out of the ceiling.
The suave handsomeness of Blue Eyes and his perfect smile have arrived with an audio technician from his radio show, and he's signaling handsomely towards your direction.
Who is this?
Officer, I was wondering if I might be able to have a few moments of time with the mysterious outsiders for the show.
I've not
Of
heard.
course, the tapes will be passed to the Censorship Bureau, so no information can spill. It would be real George if we could have a few moments of their time, if they're willing.
Censorship Bureau?
Of course, information is carefully monitored so that panics don't ensure.
Doesn't
This is
sound
a
like
wartime-
American freedom to me.
It's
No,
a
if-
wartime necessity. Who knows what nips may be listening or watching. Fascinate. Erode concerns. Erode trust.
Obey.
Confront.
Acquire. He activates Winning Smile. This is a willpower resistance check. I hope you have a 10 plus willpower that's better than 19.
You know my willpower is actually bad.
Yeah. All concerns are washed away. Censorship wasn't even never said it. And what I said, chicken McNuggets.
Are there chicken McNuggets?
What's a chicken?
Oh,
You're kidding, right?
Of course
Flatless-
I am.
oh.
A small fowl contained within the wonders of our America farms, bringing fresh eggs and sometimes poultry meat straight to you for a low IDL exchange. Francine's home-cooked style fixins. Just what you need for your daily fuel. 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 Fuel.